Hey friends, hey! Heading to my bookstore. Let's see what I find. Hey y'all. As I said, I'm heading into Friends of the Public Library just to see if I can find anything. I got a little bit of cabin fever because we've been kind of stuck in the house besides going to work. So hopefully I can find some good deals. We'll see, and you will see shortly. Hey y'all, schooler! Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome back. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. So today I wanted to share my official book haul for the new year. I know on my previous video, I believe that I had a teeny tiny book haul, but that was still stuff from Christmas. Okay. So this is my new book haul for January. I'm gonna try to just keep my book hauls to once a month. So just doing one full book haul a month, which means that I'm probably gonna have a lot of books when I do my book haul. So hang in there with me. Won't be before you long. If you have not done so already, please like and share. I would love for you to subscribe. And with that being said, let's get on with it. So if you do not know, I am a part of the Book of the Month Club. And so I do have my book of the month that I wanted to share with you guys. And we are going to go ahead and get this open. Let's see here. Now, I know in this package, I have something besides my book, and I'm super excited about it, and that is my book of the month hat. Is blue jean. I'm loving it. Yes, I am a book person, and the reason why this is not my first book from the book of the month, but child, when I did my first book of the month, they didn't put my hat in there. And you think I didn't email them and ask them, where's my hat? Honey, yes, I did. I'm like, give me my hat. All right. And they had no problem in doing so. So they did send me my hat. I'm super excited. You probably going to see me with this on a lot because I love hats. So I'm excited about that. But the book of the month that I chose this time, and you know, they always give you a little bookmark, which is pretty cool. Now, I absolutely went into getting this book. I mean, when I say I was blind about getting this book, I'm blind about it. I have absolutely no idea what I'm getting myself into, but someone that is a booktuber, that I follow, I absolutely trust her. I decided to just step out and try this book, and it is Isaac's Song. Isaac's Song. Like I said, I don't know what I'm walking myself into. It is a subject that I have not read about. So like I said, I'm going into this blind. I'm really just trying to see what it's about. But here it is, and I'll let you guys know all about it or what I think about it. Then, of course, you can never go wrong with an Amazon book haul. Oh, I probably should have covered up I hope y'all didn't see that, but if you did, don't come stalking me, you hear? Let me see. I can't remember exactly. I should have looked it up. I think I know what's in this one. Okay. Let's see. So in this one, okay. So in this one, okay, as you all know, and I talk about it all the time, you saw it at the beginning of my video, I love going to the Friends of the Public Library to get my books. One being because they're super cheap. Number two, a lot of times I can find the books that I'm looking for almost brand new. So I have been waiting to see if I would be able to grab a newer copy or a copy at all of this particular book. And it is Kristen Hanna's The Nightingale. I'm super excited. I really, waited, but I've already read The Women. I've read, what is that other one? The Four Winds. And I'm like, I am ready for another historical fiction. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and order it because even if I would have found this book at the Friends of the Public Library, I mean, I would have got the book for $3. So I was trying to, I said, you know what? I'm going to quit being cheap. I'm going to quit being cheap and spend, 4 or 5 more bucks and just get the book, okay, off Amazon. I think it was like $8, almost $9. So I'm super excited about this. I can't wait to read it. Yeah, I can't wait to read it. I was about to say, I wish that I could squeeze it into my January TBR, but my husband has already picked my books. And like I had promised, I'm going to do my best to read the books that he picked, because the method to my madness on that was to try and clear out a lot of the books that I brought during the summer. And because I'm such a mood reader and because of so many other things, you keep getting new books and you put that book before that book, I needed some help. So, I really need to clear my TBR out from last year, because there are so many books that I already want this year. So anywho, I just went on a big old tangent, child. But I got this one. And then the next book that I got, everyone, the hype is real on this book. And I'm a little salty because I saw this book at the Friends of the Public Library and I did not pick it up when I saw it because, well, I really didn't know much about it, but the more and more that I began to hear about this book, I could have kicked myself, y'all. So I went ahead and I picked up The Wedding People. Yes, your girl got The Wedding People. I could not wait to read it. We're going to talk about it. But one thing I know is going to be good. It is going to be good. So whenever I get this on my TBR, we shall see. The next package I have is from Thrift Books. Thrift Books. I always got a thrift book haul. Always. Thrift Books is pretty good. By the way, this is not anything that, I'm being sponsored by. But they're pretty good. And, they're hit or miss. I've got a couple of doozies, child, that I'm like, really, y'all? But that's not going to keep me from continuing to buy from thriftbooks.com, because that's my go-to when I can't find my books that I want at the Friends of the Public Library. So I had to get another Sherry, what is that? Sherry Lapina. And see, this is what I'm talking about, child. Sorry. This is what I'm talking about. Like, y'all could have wiped this book off before y'all put it in the bag. And I know they probably just trying to get the stuff out. And that's all right. But, and that is Everyone Is Here Lying. Whoo, I cannot wait to read this book. I read, other books by her, so she's no longer a first-time author for me. But, I can't wait to read it. I can't wait to read it. I can't wait to read it. So we'll be talking all about it. This is a thriller. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't even been telling y'all what these books are. But that's neither here nor there because, like I said, I got a lot of books to go through. So this is a thriller. So, and, you know, most of my books are going to be moot for now during the winter time. Because I don't need near another romance book unless it's a different type of romance. You know, not the little fluffy ones, you know, everybody want to read during the summer, those type books. I won't be buying those books, I don't think. Before I sit up here and lie to y'all, it depends on what it is. Because we already know, and even though my girl Kennedy Ryan, the book coming out, that's not really fluffy, like, you know what I'm talking about. But anywho, most of the books that I'm going to be reading or probably buying and stacking up on are thrillers, mysteries, different type of contemporary fiction, historical fiction. Those are the genres. Fantasy, child. Yes, your girl gonna jump into some fantasy. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to do a lot of fluffy stuff right now. We shall see, but that's not the plan. Anywho, the next book I have is by Sally Hepworth, and that is The Good Sister. Okay, Sally. Yes, once again, I think I may have something up there by her already, but maybe not. I don't think so. I think Sally gonna be a new one for me too, child. But The Good Sister, I heard some things about this book, and I was gonna actually pick up The Mother-in-Law because I saw that in the bookstore when I went. But I said, well, let me read this one first. And then we'll see. I'm sure I can pick that book up anytime. But since this one, I heard some things about this one, I went on and picked it up. Okay. Now, my next book haul, and I'm super excited. Y'all know I got to go fill up my bag at the Friends of the Public Library. And y'all, I'm super excited. Let me see. I better put that on the floor. About my finds at the Friends of the Public Library. Now, the first, I'm going to start with, let me see. And once again, these, you know, a lot of these are authors that I have not read, with the exception probably of this one right here. Taylor Jenkins Reid, you honey, she got my heart with the 700 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. That was my first time reading that type of genre, reading a book by her, and she pulled me in on that one, honey. She pulled me in. And so when I was going through the bookstore, I saw this one and another one. This one a little banged up, but that's all right. I just want to read the book. I saw this one, and I can't remember what the other one was, but it was something, it had a beach or something on it. But I picked this one up. It sounded really good. So I can't wait to read it. I mean, I love her writing in the 700 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I loved it. So I feel like I can't go wrong. I've heard about some other books that she's written, but I saw this one. I mean, I don't have nothing to lose. $3, ain't gonna hurt nobody if it's not a good book. All right. The next book I have is The Banned Bookshop of Maggie Banks by Shauna Robinson. This definitely is a new author for me. I don't know nothing about her. Not a thing. Okay. It did have a 3.75. This is more of an adult type romance, I believe. And I believe Emily, which one of them has something to say about it? Oh, Abby Jimenez, definitely has something to say about this book. So that's the second reason why I bought it, other than the fact that it was about books. She said it's a sparkling bookish story about rules just begging to be broken. I couldn't get enough. Now, if she says she couldn't get enough, I'm sure I won't be able to get enough of this book either. Okay? So we're going to try it out and we're going to let you know about it. All right. So next we have, now, y'all, yo girl, I'm really stepping out. I am stepping out on this one. Anna Hung. I believe that's how you say her name. I'm stepping out on her. She is definitely a new author, but I have heard so much about this series that I said, you know what? This is the year of new beginnings, honey, and I'm going to begin to try out some new books, genres, what have you. And when I went in that store and saw that they had all three of these, all three of them, y'all, all three of them. Let me take the rubber band off for $12. See that? When I saw they had 1, 2, and 3, baby, I said, Self said, you got to buy this. So I got The King of Wrath. I got The King of Pride. And I got The King of Greed. All right? Can't wait. Of course, they got them daggone Target stickers on them. Target they gonna have to find. Why can't they just put them on the back? Or how about put them somewhere where they don't, mess the book up? I don't know. I don't work there, but they need to do something. But anyway, like I said, I am super excited to start this series. I don't know when, but I'm going to get it in. Okay, I'm going to get it in, and I hope that I really enjoy it. They're highly rated. As far as I'm concerned, anything over 4 stars is a winner to me. Winner, chicken dinner. Okay, so we're going to see what the end going to be on this one. All right. My next book, and once again, I'm telling you, I had a good time getting these books, y'all. I mean, at first it started out a little slow. I was a bit concerned when I went in there because, books make me happy. It make me happy, okay? I get on a little book high, and at first I was having the hardest time trying to find some books because I wanted to buy with intention, not like just pick up anything. Like, the books that I buy moving forward, I want to buy them knowing I'm going to read them. Okay? So, because that's going to keep me from doing a lot of this unhauling stuff. If I buy them knowing I'm going to read them, that's a plus. Because I don't have time to be spending money out willy-nilly for no reason and then just getting rid of them. Okay? Yes, I get a thrill. Every time I go in the bookstore. But I want to be able to make sure that I want to read the book. Okay? So, anywho, I'm going on a tangent today. Anywho, I believe in my last video, I had talked about wanting to read this author's other book. Now, I already got Blacktop, what is that? Wasteland. And that's on my January TBR, okay? And I ain't even have to read it because I've heard so much about this man from, once again, a very trusted YouTuber that I wanted to just start getting his books, because this is a writing style, a writer that, once again, I probably would never have even thought about picking up any of their books. But I ran across, I was about to walk out the store, and I thought, let me go and see by chance if they had any of S.A. Cosby's books on the shelf. And what do you know? Lo and behold, child, all the sinners bleed. All of them bleed. Okay? I got this book. I was super excited. Look, honey, this thriller, mystery, whatever it is, I'm sure it's going to be good. I'm sure it is going to be good. And I'm excited because it's something that, like I said, I probably would have never read, you know. So we gonna see what the end gonna be. Then we have, okay, so once again, I think on my last book haul, let me see, I think I picked up, oh yes, A Man Called Ove. A Man Called Ove, or Ov. Is it Ove, y'all? I don't know. Tell me in the comments if I'm saying it wrong. Just say, girl, you saying it wrong, and then I need to go listen to somebody who know how to say his name, but that say the title of the book correctly. But anyway, this book, I was really hesitant because I haven't even read A Man Called Ove yet, or Ov. I haven't read it yet, but I read the synopsis, and I think this is going to be a really, really good book for me. You know, it appears to have some humor in it. If y'all don't even know, I'm just as silly as I could be. You know, some people say it's a little whimsical, you know, and yet it's real life stuff going on. Okay, we talking about, you know, life and death. We talking about real stuff in this book. And this is My Grandmother Asked Me to Tell You She's Sorry by Frederick Backman. And, you know, once again, for me, in my older age, you know, I'm a little mature. All right. I'm mature, honey. I'm okay. But anywho, I picked up that one. And what do you know? I turned around and I saw Anxious People on the shelf. I said, self, you gotta get this book. It's a hardcover. And if y'all don't know, I prefer hardcover over paperback. Now, if the paperbacks are nice and floppy and they got a certain little feel to it, y'all know what I'm saying, and whatever is it, if it's done up right, I don't mind having the paperback. But I am a hardback girl, okay? And I loved when I saw this one. Okay, you can't beat $3 for a hardcover. Okay, not 35, not, you know, 28. No. And no, it's got to be something really good. It's got to be a special edition with somebody's signature in it. And it got to have all the sprayed edges and everything for me to want to pay $30. Okay. And yes, I guess I am showing my age for sure. But once again, look, I just want to read the book, and, you know, I'm not spending $30 on no book. Not when I can get it for $3. I'm going to tell y'all all about it. Not to say other people, let me put this in here, because, see, folk, you know, I don't want nobody tripping on me and be all in my comments talking about what you saying about me because I'm paying $30. I'm not saying nothing about you, child. I'm just saying I prefer to spend $3 on the book. Okay? Nothing wrong with spending $30. I'm just saying. Okay. Anywho, the next book I have is The Last Sinner by Lisa Jackson. We have another thriller mystery. You know, it was rated over 4 stars. Okay, so I feel like I can't go wrong. Now, I am a little scared about reading this one, because even though it's a thriller, I believe when I was reading some of it, it was a little scary. It was a little, you know, because they saying this is so twisted. Okay, so they talking about, you know, strangling and stuff going on in this book. So I don't know. I just finished another book, and girl, it had me about fighting my husband in my sleep. So I don't know. We gonna see about this one. We gonna see about this one. I'm gonna let y'all know all about it. And last but not least, now this book, let me see. This book I've already read. I read it back last year. It's a thriller. It was the bomb. I think, I'm pretty sure I gave this a 5-star. And honey, I am waiting on her new one to come out this year. If you missed my video about my anticipated reads, honey, she definitely on it. She is definitely on my anticipated reads for this year. And the reason why I picked this book up is because when I did read this one, it was on audio. And so when I walked up in there and saw that they had a brand new, look at that. They had a brand new, brand new copy, collector's edition of the Perfect Marriage. And like I said, I spent $5 for this. Okay. Brand new. Ain't nothing's wrong with it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So what would you do? Spend 32 or 3? Not me, girlfriend. I got this for $5. $5. And it's so, I mean, good. Somebody bought it, and honey, they must have just, I don't know. Look at this. It's got the handprints on it. Look at that. So nice. So nice. From the vault of, let me see, did she sign this one? Because I know Geneva, I think that's Geneva Rose. She always in Target or somewhere signing stuff. I don't see that she signed this one, and that's all right by me, honey. That's all right by me. Maybe she'll come to my town, and I can get her to sign it. But other than that, I'm good. I am so good with this. This is so cool. I mean, I almost want to take the cover off and just put this on my bookshelf. But both of them are good. But anywho, you know what? And this is actually a book that I will read again. I know I will read it again. That's exactly why I went ahead and got this copy, because I know I'm going to read it again. So, anywho, it's going to look real nice next to my special edition of The Perfect Divorce. Okay? So, anyway, y'all, I did a lot of extra talking today, more than I usually do, because I wanted to share with you my big book haul for January. I am currently reading, let's see, I'm doing good with getting my January TBR done. I got maybe a couple of weeks. I'm telling you, these months is going fast. These days, rather, are going fast. But I'm currently reading Kennedy Ryan, Be Mine Forever. And so far, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm sure I'll be done with this probably in a couple of days, maybe sooner. We'll see. But so far so good. I'm currently reading that, and then I think I have, because I had 9 books, I think, on my TBR for January. I've already read, this is going to be number 3. This is going to be number 3, but no, this is number 4. And then I'm also reading a series on audio. I read this one. And was this a spillover from December? I think I had actually started this in December and I just finished it in January. So this is on my January TBR. This is on my January wrap up. This will be on my January wrap up, even though I did start it last year. And this series is so good for me. Okay. The 50 and over club, honey. How about the 55 and over club? This hit home for me and the stage that I am in my life. And so I read this one and I decided, because this is like, I believe this more like British. This is the POVs are British. And so I really wanted to kind of like hear that voice. And so I decided to do the rest of the series on audio. And I'm telling you, I wish I had read this book, the very first one, but I didn't know. I wish I had read the very first one along with the book on audio. But I decided to do the last 2 books on audio, and I'm on book 3. So I've already completed that one. I'll probably end up finishing up book 3 actually tomorrow. And it's a really good series. Like I said, it's not for everybody. Just like every book is not for everybody. You know, you got to find where your groove is at. Okay. So like I said, if you're 50 and over and I would probably say, well, you know, I don't know. I would say maybe 45 on over. Okay. When you cross on over, those books, that series may interest you a little bit more, because this is about real life stuff out in these streets. This is about, you know, you turning, 50 or whatever. You go from raising your own children, then you get to your life, and finally get to live your life a little bit. And before you know it, now you taking care of your parents kind of thing. Okay. So it's very insightful. It's very relatable, all of the things with this series. I mean, it touches on so many, things that we deal with, so many that I just had to finish the series, and it's really good. And like I said, if you 45, 50, going on up yonder that way, you might like the series. But, you'll hear all about it in my January wrap up, whenever that may be. And so, guys, this is all I have for you today. If you have not joined this beautiful community, join my channel, I invite you to join it. I would love if you join me. I'm a little different and I'm all right with that, but I would love for you to join me. Tell your friends about it, honey. Tell them about the more mature lady that's on YouTube. And y'all go ahead, click that button, ring that bell, and come on in. Come on in. Until next time, keep being who you are. And that's a star. So keep shining. Bye.